out here this morning. Like the wind is just blowing. I don't know if you can see the sun, but it's just so beautiful. So I just wanted to tell you, you are exactly where you need to be, right? At this moment, at this time, right now, today, Saturday, November 18th, 2025. Wait, this is the second time something is going to go down in 2025. Like, okay, I have to say this so you can understand what I'm saying. Before I got here to North Carolina, in Texas, I was writing down dates. Like, I was writing down the angel numbers that I was seeing and everything. And one day I wrote 10 23 23, but it wasn't 10 23 23. I think I have a live, I don't know if I did I don't know, I have it written down. But what happened was, when I wrote down that original date, which was a date in the future, it had not occurred yet. And I didn't know what was happening on that date. But all I know is, on that date, when I realized it was October 23, 23, I was in North Carolina. It was something good that manifested. Let me put it that way. So, something good is about to manifest, okay? How do you get into this real quick? Simply believe. You take all limitations off. Simply believe. Like, you cannot have not one inkling of doubt. It has to be you all in or not. That's how you jump into manifesting your life, your dreams. Like, I am living the life of my dreams right now. Like, are we in our home yet? No, we're still in a hotel. However, we're on our way home, right? Because I've already saw it. I've already saw us getting the keys. I've already saw us in the house. So you see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time. So what I want you to do today is, I want you to pay attention to the numbers that you see. Okay, that's your assignment. Pay attention to the numbers that you see today, not yesterday, today. Okay, look at the sun. Just that vitamin D feels great. Okay, anyway, so write down every number that you see. It doesn't matter if you don't get it. Just write it down. Okay, write down the number. Now this is where I'm going to show you how there's a difference in living a kingdom life versus living a religious life. Okay? Because religion will tell you to come back to me after you get the numbers. When you get your numbers, come back to me so I can tell you what they mean. That's not how it works in the kingdom. In the kingdom, you are intelligent. You are an intelligent being. Human beings are intelligent, right? We are creators, okay? For some of y'all don't understand that we are gods. We are, because we came from God. A part of us is God, okay? So that's the truth. That's our God. Like, I don't want it like that next time. That kind of, no, it didn't hurt, but okay. So that's what religion would do. Religion will say, come back to me. That's not how the kingdom works, because the kingdom is within you. Okay, that means God's spirit is within you. God-like spirit is within you. Okay, so when you write your numbers down, I want you to say, spirit, God, angels, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell me? And you will be patient. You're going to hear what that means, or they're going to lead you to a resource. And when I say they, I mean angels, because they're ministering angels sent to aid us while we're here. So they are our spiritual help, okay? Just like the government has the police, they have the physical police. Well, in the kingdom, we have angels, okay? We don't operate in this matrix, this world system, like everybody else do, okay? So write it down, write those numbers down, and ask, what do it mean? And you're going to be led to something, because you're learning. So anytime you're learning something, you're going to be led to a book, a website, a person, a coach, a mentor. You're going to be led to somebody, because my spiritual mentor taught me this years ago. She said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So if you're on my live, you're ready. This was for you. You're ready for that next dimension. You're ready for that next level per se, okay? So once you get the understanding of those numbers, guess what? You're going to start seeing them. They're going to start manifesting more and more and more. So I'll give you an example. I just saw 124. I don't know what 124 means, besides if I add it up, it's 7. So 7 right there. Okay, the 7th day, God was done. He rested. Okay, it was finished. So right there, it's finished. It is finished. Us going into our home is finished, right? Because that's my desire. That is the next thing. That is the next level on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Psychology, come on. It is the second level, which is safety, right? So my husband is here, yeah. My girls are here, yeah. And my boys are still in Texas for right now, because they grown and they gotta understand, right? They gotta, I don't know, they trying to figure it out. But I did my job, right? They know right from wrong, okay? They know God, so I'm good. All right, so you write that down. And then what you could do is you could email me, and you could be like, hey, this is what I got from these numbers. What you think? Like, talk, collab, partner with me. Like, talk to me. I'm an actual person, right? My number is everywhere, like all over stuff. So text me, email me, ladyelectashley@gmail. If you want to text me to ask me a question, 346-371 0372. Okay, that is my business phone, right? So that's what you do. That's how you begin living a manifested life. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be mind-blowing. Look at that, y'all. Just look at how beautiful God's creation is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Thank you for this view. It is beautiful. Okay, so this girl be outside. Okay, let me say this. I heard Dr. Cindy Trim say years ago that sometimes your spirit is in another geographical location, meaning your breakthrough, your next, your promise, your abundance is connected to a geographical location. And when she said that, I knew that Texas was not my home. I knew it. Like, that was just confirmation. That was just confirmation, excuse me. And I don't even know when she said that. I wrote it down. Okay, he want me to hit on that too. I wrote it down. I have it written down. So it wasn't until I got here to North Carolina that everything started breaking through for me. Just breaking through. I'm meeting the right people, getting around the right people, like connection after connection, partnerships. Okay, now I'm going to close with this, because this was something. I'm gonna let y'all look at this view, because this view is better than looking at me. All right, so I teach my students to write down every dream that they have. Why? Because in Habakkuk, even though it doesn't say dream, it still means vision, something that's afar off that's coming, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to say write the dream, make it plain. No, The principle is write it down plainly on tablets so that anybody can read it and run with it. Meaning, if let me say this, I'm looking for a community center. So I've already written this down. I have it on my manifestation boards. It has already been birthed in the spirit realm. I've already saw it. Now it's time for it to physically manifest because I am in the right place at the right time. So my community center is going to start off small because there's a principle in the kingdom that says, do not despise small beginnings, right? So yes, my community center is going to start off small, but it's going to grow massively, right? Because it has to grow to the vision that I saw it, okay, in my dream. Now, I teach my students to write down their dreams because 95% of the time it's afar off. It's for in the future, right? And those that follow the instruction, they get blessed because guess what? Years later, they go and they figure out the dream. God reveals the revelation of the dream when it's time. Because remember, now it can manifest because it has been written down. So the key is, one of the keys that I teach my students about living a manifested life is write it down. Write everything down. Actually, that's number 2. Number 1 is be open to receiving. That's number 1. That's the first principle is be obedient, be open to listen. And then the second one is write everything down. Okay. So my students, I teach them to do this because the dream is for an appointed time. Now, majority of my dreams were Texas, right? And so now I'm here in North Carolina and those dreams are manifesting now. I didn't know that they were going to manifest in North Carolina, but they did, okay? So that is, I'm giving you, like, this is stuff that is treasures. This is not just like, you got to understand. You hear that? That's confirmation. That was an angel confirming what I'm saying. Like, this is not just little bitty play stuff. This is fifth dimension type stuff. Okay? You hear the wind? You hear? That's the second confirmation. The wind is blowing. I don't know if you can hear the like, I mean, just look. You can look. It's confirming what's being said about our God, our Mother Earth, right? That's our mom. That's our spiritual mom. Dad is our spirit dad, right? Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother. That's who they are. And they are agreeing with me because I'm speaking truth. All right? So, if you do what I'm telling you, I'm giving you this for free. But my master class is not going to be for free. So if I were you, I would take the nuggets because the free nuggets that I give is truth. So it's a win-win situation. But if you want access to me, that's where the master class is, right? If you want personal access, like personal, okay? Anyway, so the master class is December 1st at 12 o'clock, and it's $75 for tuition. If you are interested, Cash App $75 to reach one free one, and in the subject line put masterclass. If you're going to Zelle, 346-371 0372. So, I hope you all enjoyed this morning manna. Oh my gosh. So good, so good. I gave you the very first steps to start creating the life of your dreams. I'm living it. I'm living proof. So you can trust what is being said to you. You can trust the instructions that I'm telling you to do, because this is how I live on a daily basis. You guys, let me give you a quick example and then I'm gonna get off. When I was in my valley, when I first got out here, I was in the valley. I was in the pit. I was in the dungeon. I was in the hole. That's what that meant. Okay. I wanted money so bad because I didn't have any. I was desperate for money. So I began to imagine money, but not just any money. See, you got to be specific when you live in the kingdom. Specific when you live in the kingdom. What do I mean by that? I had to be very specific. You have to be very, very specific about what you want. Okay? That's the only way it's going to manifest, is if you believe it and you see it in the spirit realm. Okay? Once you see it in the spirit realm, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of materialization before it appears in your world, right? In your physical world, in your realm. Okay? Now, I specifically imagined $100 bill. I wanted to hold $100 bill. Now, I'm going to post this video and I'm going to put the picture of the gold $100 bill, on there, because that was supernatural. My friend, I'm not going to say her name. My friend had actually had this in her wallet while we were sitting at Denny's, which is the day that I manifested a hot meal after not having any money for food. I manifested a hot meal. I think that's on my podcast, but let me give you a disclaimer. If you can't handle this, don't listen to the podcast. The podcast will probably make you not like me. And that's okay. Because if that happens, that means you're not for me. So I'd rather get it over with so you can be done. It'll just be a scrape for you, right? Instead of a wound. Because it's not going to hurt me. It's going to hurt you more. Okay? All right. So I'm holding this gold plated $100 bill. Notice it was gold. Look, the sun shining on me. It was gold, right? And gold is the most expensive. It's the most expensive metal ever, right? Now, it wasn't real though, but I manifested it, right? So I had to be specific. I want $100 bills in my hand. I want to hold it. A real $100 bill that I can spend. I had to be specific, right? So then my husband comes. I don't know. I think the next, maybe 2 days later, he comes. And he gives me $400 to go take care of the bills, the rent and stuff. It manifested in my hands. Not just one, but remember I told you all doubles was coming. So doubles appeared. So that's where the extra 300 came from. right? It multiplied. Actually, it tripled. And my friend is responsible for it tripling because she's been on this 3 thing. However, my life path number is 3. Now, in the master class, I talk about life path number, right? But if you're smart and if you can catch what just happened, you will go and find out what your life path number is. Why do I do this? Because the money doesn't matter. God provides for me. The money is for you. It's your seed into this lifestyle. Because remember, anytime you go to the king, you bring a gift, right? Anytime you go to the queen, you bring a gift. Same thing. But we're not taught that. We're taught in church tithes and offering, which is totally messed up, right? Totally false. It's a banking system. That's all it is. Church is a business, y'all. It's a 501c3. It's a business. Everybody that's in it ain't in it for for God. They're in it to make money. It's a business, multi-million-dollar business. So I don't care about that because I already have that. So I don't mind if nobody shows up for the masterclass. That means you took all the free nuggets like I did and changed your life. Come on, that's 5th dimension living right there. I just gave you the keys for free. That's what the Father does. That's what God does. He don't charge us nothing like that. Now, can we invest in things for self-development, personal development, spiritual development? Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. But for the most of it, Daddy don't charge us nothing. He gives us everything free. And he said, freely you have received, freely you give. I don't want nobody in the master class because that's the day before our cruise. I'm giving it to you for free right now. You see what I'm saying? It's there. If you want it, it's there. If you want this lifestyle, it's there. The kingdom lifestyle does exist. It does. I'm living proof. So, all right. Until next time. Bye.